All right. All right, mate. All right, mate. Okay, so we're back. Yeah. What's up, Adam? Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock, dog. What's up, dude? What's up? What up, Pits? I shut the stream down to check and see if TikTok unbanned me, and I don't think that they did. Okay, so this next part we're going into here. The metal one. I don't have the metal one. That's like, I think that was the first one that Easy Drummer ever put out. Um, it holds up a little bit, but um, not nearly as good in my opinion as some of the other older ones like Metal Machine. That's actually what I'm using right now. I'm using Metal Machine, and this one's freaking awesome. I love this plugin. I put the big room on, turned the reverb down just a little bit, adjusted some of the little things, and boom, it's freaking awesome. Okay, so let's try and hit a good take right here. All right, let's do that again. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. Play Fortnite. I used to. I don't play it anymore. It's kind of butt cheeks now. I really don't like ever since season 5 it's kind of turned into ass. I play Rivals though, Marvel Rivals. That's been pretty good. All right. Let's do it. That was pretty much exactly what I've been wanting to do. I nailed that one. Let's give that a listen. Not too bad actually. That wasn't too bad for the take. Let's try and actually get one more of that and then take it into the next part. Paul, what's good, man? Oh wait, P. No, I thought it said Paul. There was the dark background. Looks like it says Paul. Paul Fish or P Fisher. What's up, bro? Adam, play the only up Sheets version of Fortnite. Bro, I'm telling you, Rivals is sick. Y'all need to, like, I was super sweaty at Fortnite, bro. I was pretty fucking good there for a hot minute, and then I just stopped playing. Bro, I almost I almost had it on the first try there. I mean, still passable, but I will say this. I'll throw the one that we just did down here and then do a different one. It'll be sick. Watch me. I messed up. Am I stupid? Bro, I'm stupid. Okay, so the drums need to do the that'll be good. And I also need to fix that last little portion that I did there, and that'll be good. Right there. I hit the wrong note. Perfecto. Oh, it's still not perfecto. Now it will be perfecto. Okay. Alright. Let's get those drums to do what I'm trying to get them to do. Hey, what was the Q plugin? Was it Fab? Yeah. It's the Fab Filter Pro Q3. There's another one that's actually free that's does very similar or pretty much the same things as Fab Filter. Because Fab Filter is kind of expensive. I also have the Pro C2, which is their compressor. It's a pretty good compressor. I think I like using it the most. Sometimes I'll throw it on for a master or like drums. It's good for like certain drum parts. Well, before you spend your money on that EQ, I recommend not going for that EQ because an EQ is just an EQ. If you're going to spend your money, especially that much money on something, I highly recommend getting the free one. Because there are ones that are let me find out what it is real quick. I'll tell you what it is. All right, hold on. All right, so that's one. That's one. That's not one I thought of, but that's a pretty good one. It's called the Nova. The TDR Nova. It's free. I think it's TDR Nova, Adam. Yeah, TDR Nova. That's not the one that I was thinking of. Um, wait, there's a Q4 now. What the hell? I did not know that. But yeah, get that instead, man. Don't even bother buying the fab filter. I didn't realize it myself either. If you were to spend money on something that you think would be freaking awesome, something I recommend is getting the STL Tones Control Lab, or wait, fuck, what's it called? It's the STL Tones. So it's Control Hub, I think. Yeah. The STL Tones Control Hub. So this comes with a whole set of shit. But basically this control hub here has it's good for mastering, right? So you would throw this on a master track, on your master track. And what's great about it is you can buy artist packs, presets, and what they are is, digital recreations or presets you can use of their setups and what they use. My favorite personally for the stuff that I write is Mark Lewis. So he's got presets on here for drums. He's got presets on here for bass, guitar, vocals, mix bus, and mastering. And he has his reverb and delays that he likes to use. This thing is super cool. It also, so it's got your pre EQ, your color, then all types of different compressors. You got your FET and VCA, but then there's also different options in here you can use. You can look through it. There's the master EQ. There's also the effects. There's a limiter. And your input and output section here. I think one of my favorite parts of using this is for the compressor. So like if I'm going to compress something, I can actually go into this and it will show you exactly where it is, where you're hitting in like negative whatever dB or plus dB. And when you go to compress, you can set the knee or set your attack or threshold, and you can see where it makes the differences visually. So you can go, oh yeah, that's right. I should probably cut the threshold at about minus 11. I need to go to minus 11, and that's actually taking off just the tips there where the guitars might be peaking a little too much, and the snare that clamps those down. And you can set, of course, the attack and release and ratio. Obviously, you got to know how to use a compressor, but it is fucking awesome. It's a great plugin. I love this thing. I love using it for mastering. Like honestly, when I go to master something, I'll use that depending on what else there really is. Maybe JST, the bus glue thing that they have. It's a gain reduction, just a little bit of gain reduction. Um, there's a limiter within that, or else I would say a limiter, but that has pretty much everything that you would want to use. I will say though, with compression's one of those things where you want to kind of, instead of just going, if something needs compressed really bad, it's better to use like two compressors, like one doing a little bit here, one doing a little bit here, rather than just one just slamming everything down, and kind of getting used to doing that. So, but there's all types of free shit too. So I just think about it. But I will say, if you buy the control hub, you're still gonna have to buy the artist packs. They also have a really cool feature within the control hub called tracers, and the tracers are the online community, including famous audio engineers who make their own tracer presets, and you can just go on there, slap it on, and use it. So there's a lot of stuff that comes with Control Hub. It's really cool. Look into it. Especially if you're getting into like your mixing and mastering phase right now. I always say though, I guess I don't always say, but most of the time, if I'm doing a mix or something, most of the things that I want to fix that are not compression or compression esque type things, or mastering, I should say, is usually fixable with a EQ. Like an EQ and a multi-band compressor can do a lot of fucking work. They can put in a lot of work for your guitar and bass. Another great plugin. Oh, this is something I will not use. I will not ever not use. I will always use this all the time until I find something better. But I use the Parallax plugin for bass because I can literally get any tone I want out of it. The reason I use this is because it does exactly what I would do if I didn't have this plugin. So if I was recording bass without this plugin, I would use, whether it's mic'd up or whether it's a bass plugin, I would record the main bass, then I would duplicate that, take an EQ, completely shut off all the high end, keep that low, have the low, and then on the second track, just the high end, and EQ those so I have the lows and the highs exactly where I want them, rather than just one bass track. And that's what this is doing here. That's why you see these lines. You see my cursor here? You see how this line for the low end is splitting there? That's because that's all the low end that it's letting in. The high end, this section here, that's all the high end is going to let in. This mid-range, and this has a mid-range too, which is great. Plus, it already lets you distort the high drive. Like, it saves fucking so much time. Like, I can't even express to you how much time this thing fucking saves. I know that Glenn released his own version of this plugin. I actually commented that on when he came out with it. I forget what it's called. I've been meaning to try it. Element Bass, I think is what it's called. But basically, it is his version of the Parallax. So I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's awesome. It just makes recording bass so much easier. Just sounds good off the damn rip. Like, everybody, if there's anything that people say whenever they listen to my songs, like outside of the stream, anywhere, they're like, man, that bass sounds good. I'm like, Parallax plugin. You gotta know how to fucking use it, but still, it's fucking awesome. All right, I gotta piss. I will be right back. But this plugin, oh my god, this song is sounding cool. The beginning of it is such a hype ass fucking intro. I'm gonna add in some squealy boys here in the beginning too. I'm gonna add in some fucking what I'm saying? It's sick. All right, let's turn that on. Turn that down. I will be right back. Carol. All right. Hi, Carl. What are you doing, bro? What's up, Carl? The song's coming along good. I'm actually coming out of the first. It would actually be the first verse right now. Then we're going to um, slip into. Not sure yet, actually. Okay, idea. Okay, that should give us a couple snippets. So to do what I want here, I think this is gonna probably be the chorus, like a chant or something here. And right here, we need to sort of snip a little bit of some hi-hats and a little bit of the rides together. Coming out of there with let's hit ride. We're gonna have, there's a lot of drums in here to fit this song exactly the way that I want it to work. We're gonna have to do a lot of snipping and fills and all that shit. Pauses, blah, blah, blah. So. And I think hitting these cymbals here. Okay. Okay. So the next one would go right here. Okay, right here. This one. Come on. Bro, let me do it. Now let me do it. There we go. Okay, now we're going to switch to the ride there. And it needs to go. We'll add that in a minute. Okay, so it's let's make sure this doesn't overlap. So when we snip, 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 snip. Okay, this should be good right here. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa. Oh shit. Empties. Hey. Whoa now there, darling. Alright, we're good, I think. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. There we go. That's hot. That's hot. Let's copy that, pull it over, make sure that we get the fills where we want them. So the vibe I'm going for here, why I want these drums to be there like that is because feel me? So we're going for that. See, this is why I had to check for the snippets. You see these little bastards here? Whenever you're cutting stuff in Easy Drummer, they're not all perfectly snapped to the grid. So when you go to split something, you should always double click it, zoom in, and make sure that nothing is overlapping like that, because that will happen from time to time. Wait, did I leave it on this one? Oh my god, did I leave it on this one? Oh my god. Did I? No. Did I doo-doo? Nose for right there. Boom. Boom. Bam. Slam. Slam schlong. Alright, so why don't we go ahead, let's glue these together. I'm going to copy all these ones that we just snipped together and right click, hit glue items, In doing that, now we have our MIDI all put into one, instead of being 1, 2, 3, 4, it's all together into one conglomerate. And with that said, we still need to get the little things right. So it needs to have like little snare, little something, something, little something, something. Okay, so it's like this now. Now let's do like a, you know. I'm gonna copy those. H for humanize. I have it set to timing 6, velocity 15, and the timing bias is at 0. Let's hear that. Okay, sounds a lot better now. I'm gonna eventually have to get off here because, like, not that I feel like talking about it, but I'm gonna have to leave to go out of town, and it's gonna fucking suck. But I have to for work, and I have to pack up all this shit so that way I can stream out of town for you guys. So. that sounds good. Let's add one more. And let's play through that again. Sounds really good. Turn that fucking fan off. Want the little kitty cat waving his arm in the background for you guys there. Definitely end it on something like that. Then make it go back into, you know, like that intro there. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Do I bring this guitar out of town? Not because I care about it so much that I'm like, oh no, I need to bring it, but because I'm using it for this song. And it has a Floyd Rose on it. And the guitar I usually bring out of town is a hardtail. So I'm kind of torn. What should I do, you guys? I don't know. If a string breaks during the stream, I'm going to have to take the time and freaking fix that during the stream. Maybe we'll do that. Damn, dude, it's already fucking 3 o'clock. I have to go to bed early as shit tonight, too. Not excited, bro. That'll be there for a demo. That'll be like, you know, here's the idea, but it's not exactly what we're doing just yet. It's a slow day anyways. don't know why YouTube's been screwing me on freaking viewers. Like, it's been like 2 months now, YouTube. I get it. Send me more viewers. You guys are screwing me over so bad. Looking good. And I did have an idea for the breakdown. Kind of kicking back into that original. So let's go over what we have so far. Cool. That's what I needed to be. I think I might do some different variations to bring back that All right. Let's save this. And I guess we can pick back up on this one tomorrow after work. Let's see here. Yeah, because I need to. I think I might just say fuck it and bring this guitar. Sing Lamb of God, May 18th. I'm fucking psyched. Sounds good, man. Dude, that's awesome, man. I haven't seen Kubla Khan perform before, but I have seen a shit ton of bands that have played with Kubla Khan. I've just never caught them. This was back before like they got really freaking popular and shit though. I haven't listened to them in a few years, to be honest. But I do love Lamb of God. Lamb of God's sick. I'm actually getting ready to travel out of town to Connecticut, and I think while I'm there, I'm gonna see if there's any venues near where the hotel is that I'm staying at, and if there is, I might do a vlog for the channel, just going to see some bands and stuff. Should be freaking sweet. So, yeah, hopefully there is. Actually, when I get off here, maybe I'll eat some lunch or something, look up some places, and find something. Thanks for joining in, Adam. I appreciate it, man. You're in the right place, though. If you're listening to Kubla Khan and Lamb of God, you're definitely in the right place because I definitely write stuff similar, different songs and stuff. Not this one in particular, but other songs that resemble those bands. So yeah, you're definitely in the right place, brother. With that said, though, let's see. I think I've already saved this project. I gotta get all this shit packed, but I'm gonna just worry about that like later. Not later, but like just a little bit later, cause I'm think I'm still gonna do a live stream from my phone and just packing my bags. I've been doing that whenever I go out of town, so yeah, probably gonna do that. But yeah, all right, guys. Uh, Good hanging out, good hangs, and thank you guys for sticking around and hanging out and shit. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And if you for some reason don't see me when I'm doing my pack up and stuff, then I will definitely 100% see you tomorrow. But I don't know why you wouldn't see me later today. So I will see you later. Hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll check you later. Peace.